Hello, my name is VSin, and this is a snapshot of Mine Zero. Now, Mine Zero came out on May the 27th, 2014 for the PlayStation Vita in North America. Just as a quick note, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be using the English voice acting. In order to load the voice acting type, you have to exit the game, go back to the menu, and then load. This is where you then pick it every single time you load into the game. This is probably some sort of spaghetti code bypass so they could make it work. I'm going to use English and confirm again, and there we go, load into the game. As you can see here, I've been at this for just under 7 hours. Just beat the third, I'm not sure if it's the third boss, but
be careful.
Like fourth dungeon, third boss, so that's how far I am. I finally unlocked enough of features to be able to make this video, so overall, this is a first-person dungeon crawler. Full stop, really. There really isn't too much else to say about it, although there are a few customization differences and a few mechanical differences. Otherwise, on the whole, it's fairly standardized. Also, the initial load-in, when you first load into the game, as well as the initial load into a dungeon, is rather long, but like, for example, floor-to-floor in dungeon or between multiple of these areas, loading is also fairly decent. So here we are in the world map. If you can see on the top left, as I move my cursor up there, you can see the black bit is moving. The way that this map works is that they, for some reason, put these big-ass black marks in the top left and bottom right corner. And then you do stuff. In this case, I'm supposed to go to the station to progress a story, indicated by the pink there. Well, let's just go over a few different things here. So, let's just start talking to random people. Lena. Oh, I haven't seen this one yet. Let's take a look at this.
No luck here either. Damn.
Your instincts have been pretty off lately, sir.
Did you say something?
Nothing. I'll just go ask around some more.
This isn't right. I can tell there's something going on. I don't feel like I'm getting any closer to it. Is he right? Am I losing it? No, that can't be it. I'll find something soon.
Are you talking to yourself? You really are getting old.
Just shut up and get to work.
Okay.
The reason why I wanted to show these is mostly for the English voice acting. That is about mid-range of what you could expect. There's some good, there's also some very cringy parts, especially when it gets to them trying to say Japanese words, but also some of the characters I would say have voices that are too squeaky. Let's see. Major features. I'm going to go into this antique shop, because the other shop is just, you buy armor, you buy equipment, you buy stat boosts, you buy consumables. Moment, on the other hand, two things here. Upgrade card, enhanced card. I'm going to show this first, then you run into combat. Upgrade card, well, you need certain special types of upgrade materials. Let's see if I have any. No, I don't. Whatever. Basically, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take this card. These are all skill cards. They give your character skills. You can equip a set number of them per character. So let's say I want to upgrade strike in order to powerful strike. Then what you see down there is required strike and then EX engraved sphere 3. If I have the engraved sphere 3, then I can upgrade strike to powerful strike. This is just how you get higher level skill. Higher type skills, shall we say. The other one is enhanced card. This again is skills. So if I want to take strike and upgrade its level, then what I can do is I can merge in other skills, like for example these blessing techniques. I can quickly pick blessing techniques. I can grab a couple of, say, a half soul technique, and then sure, an avalanche barrier. And gross to the max, and you basically just merge all your skill cards you get, and you merge them together to increase the level. Then you press start. Like, I don't know why, but this game hides all of the keybinds behind this control menu, which you have to press select for. And it wiped everything too, because fuck you. Okay, let's go back and do that again. Antidote, movement technique, blessing technique. There we go. And then enhance it. Gain levels. This just increases the potency of the skill a little bit. You also gain you also expend SP in order to do this, and you gain SP through battles. Honestly, that's about it. For some reason, this only unlocks in the third chapter. Like, they don't have this available until about 4 or 5 hours into the game. I have no idea why they locked it behind so many hours, but there you go. Other than that, this is... No, that's a convenience store. There you just buy consumables, heal pots, and all that good stuff. Let's just dive into a dungeon first, and I'll show you other stuff later. You can also go around, you can talk to people, and you can, like, talk to them and say, hey, you can either find out about the world, or some of them will give you little quests. I'll have to show you one of the other ones a bit later, but for now I'm just going to run around Necronomicon, mostly because this is roughly the same level as me right now, so I can show you what the combat will eventually feel like. There we go in Necronomicon. Just a note, top left corner, if you tap that, you can toggle your map. I like having it in this mini version. So just move around the normal way, pad or stick. Front and backward is move forward and backwards. Left and right is turn left and right. Right stick does nothing. Well, actually, wait. Which direction on the right stick was this? Down on the right stick opens up the item menu for some reason. Up on the right stick will open up the skill menu. And left and right do nothing. And now I only just find out about this because the game doesn't tell you jack shit about the control scheme. Either way, that is mostly for a quick menu. For the menus themselves, there is touchscreen functionality, but let's just get into gripes right away. Listen closely. Tap. 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 No, that is not audio lag. I'll prove it to you. I'll go into the save menu, just real quick. And I'm going to do it again. Tap. 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 For some strange reason, all of the touch controls in this game have about half second to 1 second delay on them. Why? I have no idea. There's no delay when I'm using the pad in this menu, but for some reason, okay, there's a delay. In here, the only one of worth, well, I mean, all of them, there are various different menus. Settings, I'll talk about in a second, but skills. Skills, just the skill system I was mentioning earlier. Pick each individual person. What you can do is you can equip up to a certain number of skills. The number of skills you can equip is determined by the level. As far as I can tell, the intervals are 1 skill base, 2 skills level 5, 3 skills level 10, 4 skills level 16 or something. And there's some interval, but I haven't memorized it. Basically what you can do is then you press square on here. So if I want to substitute half soul technique, the revive skill, then I can go into here. Let's grab a different skill, say strike. And I can pick this skill and I can swap it back out. You can also rearrange them with the triangle button. Also, if your party is, say, low on HP or something, then you can use them from inside this menu. Skills use TP. TP is a resource that just generates over time unless you are using a skill. So I'll have to go into a battle to properly demonstrate this. So let's just run around and hope we get into a random battle. There we go.
Show me what you've got.
Alright, so here we are in a battle. What I have in the menu is I preset to automatically summon my mind. My mind, let's see. Let's start with the basics first. Attack, defend. I don't know why they call it charge, but it's defend. Use items, escape, burst. Let's use burst first. What burst does is it lets you perform an action before the turn starts. So you see this line freeze, I do a burst attack, screen goes crazy, and I attack him before the turn starts. Now I can launch a normal attack. You can, when you're... Okay, now just pretend I was normally there before. Press L to enter mind, the mind state, where you just summon your mind. You can also use burst, attack as normal, and use skills. Skills can only be used when your mind is out. So let's use armor break, because why not? And then her, we'll just attack normally. So you can see the turn resolves normally. Does stuff. Alright, a few different things I would like to bring up there. First of all, yes, this guy attacked after the burst. Let's quickly get them. Actually, leave the mine down. But a couple things. Because one of the things you may have heard is the horribly compressed audio. What I've noticed, though, is that it is considerably more compressed in the English voice acting than the Japanese voice acting. Why is that? I have no idea. But there you go. Like, I just don't know why its English voice acting sounds so compressed, and it doesn't sound nearly as compressed in Japanese. Also going to hold down R to fast forward the turns, which I recommend doing because the animations are really fucking slow. Like, crazy slow. You can also press triangle to make everyone auto-attack repeatedly, and then hold down R. And this is how you can resolve battles fairly quickly. Ish. But overall, I've noticed that a lot of the voice acting in these battles it's distractingly annoying. Also, if you can sort of hear the sound in the background, because after I turn down this video, you might not be able to hear it. Because, quite frankly, let me just get out of here first. Let's go to the menu again, real quick. Now, there are separate audio sliders, okay. There's also a message speed slider, but personally I prefer having it all the way maximum. Background music, there's only one slider. But what I've noticed is that field music versus battle music, the battle music sounds one hell of a lot quieter than any field music in the game. Why? Hell if I know. Either way, it would have been really nice to be able to adjust that. Because right now, the background music is just impossible to hear in battle. I don't think it's particularly good either. And it's compressed on top of that, which leads to the battles kind of... it almost feels like you have the music muted at all times. Also, I would like to say that quite a few of the sound effects... Again, those sound compressed, those sound really flimsy, there's no impact behind them, and overall it just makes the whole damn experience feel soulless, like there's no soul to it. Let's go to floor 5 and I'll get into an actual tough battle. I'll get out of here and move to a different location, do a quest. Let's see. This way. Those are stronger enemies this way. This area over here is no... Actually, wait. Let's turn around. There's a bit over there that I haven't explored. We'll just view a random battle around here. These guys are a bit tougher. If I just do auto attacks, after a couple of turns, they're just going to rip me to shreds. So just keep doing this over and over. Either way, I'm mostly just showing off how compressed the audio is right now. I will say, though, that this really isn't comfortable to listen to unless... it's not really comfortable to play unless you fast forward it for some reason. Like, it's just the nature of it for some reason. I just find it so uncomfortable to keep playing this unless I fast forward the combat.
I seem to have no choice. You can handle it.
Either way, let's just try to get through this real fast. Try. After it's fired, tears me to pieces. 4 enemies. Let's see if I can get through these before they turn into shreds. I'm also doing auto battle for a reason here, mostly to see if I can lose this really quickly. Okay, so mind broken. When mind broken, what happens is that then you get stunned for a turn, then you can't use your mind for a turn. Well, yeah, I guess I'm intentionally getting my ass kicked here. You can see, you can't just auto-attack your way to victory. Even though I've already been through this zone so many times. You can see that I just can't auto-attack my way to victory. Of course, once I can get actual skills going, like... Ah, shoot, why the hell did I pick charge? That's not good. Okay, whatever. Skill, let's do burst. Skill, Kendall, Theta, heal both of us. Attack, Bulgra, Summon, Furnace. There's also an elemental wheel in this game, so I think most of you guys know what's going on with that. Deal elemental damage to enemies. Now actually win this battle properly. Yeah, I can leave him out for one more turn without getting mind broken. There we go. And let's see. Charge for this turn, charge for this turn. Finish it off. And burst, skill. Oh, I should have mentioned this earlier, but if you can see skill, candle, 2 TP, whereas burst, skill, candle, 5 TP. Naturally, when you skip the turn, it requires more TP to cast. Okay? TP is the purple bar on the screen, and you can just hit people repeatedly. Yeah, that's good enough. And then just auto attack from here because there's only one enemy left. There we go.
That was it?
quickly swap out party members. Oh, you can also press square on this screen to show where the show various floor data and like locations, coordinates. Doesn't really do too much extra unless you want a bigger map, but whatever. I'll just crack open this menu. Again, for some reason, they don't put the keybinds directly on the screen. You have to memorize that it's square, or you select to show the menu. You square on this menu, and then you can swap out party members, which I will do real quickly. She doesn't have any skills equipped, does she? Then I have to sit through another loading screen, because every single time you load your party member, it takes a loading screen. Ugh. I don't know. I would just say that there are enough of these loading screens that it's annoying. Okay, get back over to her. Let's grab a couple of skills. Oh, I have a candle theta. Sweet. Just get one of these low-level skills. Arcane Landslide. Where the hell is Arcane Gust? Storm Gust. Slap those on real quick. That should do the trick. Let's get out of here. And we'll do the quest real quick. And then after that, we'll wrap it up. Hopefully. Go, portal. Let's get back to town. I think I probably wasted more time there than I should have. Either way, let's get over to... Okay, first of all, this is the area map. You can access this through the station on the map. What you can also do, however, is just press circle on this and just move to the area map, which beggars belief as to why the station even exists, but okay. Go to Amamiya first. Where the heck are you? Where's Leo? No, Shizuku, Hiroaki. Here. So you see, come on, let's go to the spirit path. What I didn't show you there is that normally there is a dialogue beforehand, like, oh, blah, 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 I have this cool new thing, let's go test it. Then he just says, let's go test it. Then you have to find the next dialogue. He says, let's go to the spirit path. Then you open the camp menu, go to requests, because this is where it logs all your various different things. You know, and now it says, go to floor 6 on here. Like, he never tells you in the dialogue. He only tells you in the request panel. Just, why? Why is it being hidden behind so many menus? Like, he should be just telling you right here. Let's go to the spirit path, floor 6, and test out the MPH5. Like, I'm pretty damn sure they can just put floor 6 in here. It would be less of a pain in the ass to try to figure out what's going on. Like, I don't know, in case you haven't noticed yet, overall, I would say that this game is actually fine, but you might be able to tell from all the complaining I've been doing this whole time, there are just so many small problems that I have with this game that it drives me nuts. Plain and simple. Oh, and because I left the dungeon, all my party members are revived in full health. Oh no, actually no, I don't have to change back because she was originally a stopgap, so we'll just stick to this party since I'm over-leveled anyways. Wait for it to load in again. Again, though, this initial load time isn't too bad. Once you transit between zones, it's not quite as bad, but even so, the initial load is just... If you are doing a lot of this, it really starts to drive you nuts. Either way, which way was floor 6 again? Gate to... Oh, that was floor 6. Okay, never mind. I was gonna head for the portal.
Let's get this over with.
These guys are really weak now, so I just cheese past.
Sorry.
Damn it!
Sorry. Over?
Blah, 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 blah. Get past you. Another loading screen. And now there's supposed to be an event somewhere on this floor that I need to find. There we go. So the red events are usually story triggers. Purple events are enemy, just random ass enemies, and yellow events are tutorial windows. Here we go, just walk into the event real quick. This is the story event, or in this case, the quest.
I seem to have no choice.
Whole bunch of enemies pop up. Again, because they're really weak, I can just cheese past them.
They're getting up.
You can see they just do no damage to me.
Too slow.
I think I may have completely forgotten to mention this, but whenever an enemy attacks you while your mind is up, it acts as a bit of a shield. When you take damage to your MP, when your MP runs out, then you get mind broken or something. Anyways, yeah, that was the quest. Let's just get out of here. Yeah, I should have mentioned that a lot earlier, but basically when you run out of MP, then you can't use your mind for a turn. If you get mind broken, or aka lose MP through damage, and hit 0 that way, then... I don't know, I mean, it's just... You may have noticed that I spent a lot of time mumbling and griping, which is... That is really my sentiment regarding this game. It's just... I can't really be excited about anything in this game, and it's just there. I can go through the paces. Where the heck is Leo? Over here. Go back to him, finish the quest.
Hey.
Well, don't ask me.
Well,
What?
Yeah.
This can't be right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me think.
Either ways, that was a quest there. Even through those random quibbles, again, more minor griping. Like, the voice acting, you can tell that some of it just isn't that good. Some of it sounds completely inappropriate to the scene. Even if it's just the sort of, like, grunt. Like, yeah. Oh! Like, that sort of thing. Like, even if it's just that, you can still tell that, like, some of it's... I should really stop while I'm ahead, seriously. Because overall, would I recommend this game? Take a guess. No, not really. Like, here's the thing. It's technically on sale if you have PS Plus and download it online. There are hard copies, so you could wait for used. But it's just... This is the sort of game that I would say is cost-effective. But... I have absolute difficulty trying to recommend it. Like... It just... That's the extent of my sentiment about this. I'm sorry, I can't really be excited. I can't really highlight this, highlight that. It's just... It's a game. It's there. If you get it, you can play it. Yeah. So TLDR, if it's on a sale below 20, consider it. But right now, at full price, even with the PS Plus sale, putting it at like, what, 27 bucks? I still say, I don't know, unless you have money to burn and you've played the crap out of every other game in your library, get Demon Gaze instead. My name has been VSin. Thanks for watching.